And hello again, everybody. This is Jeremy Hartley, and this is the, what is it, 7th video in the Mercenaries NVDA tutorial using the Mercenaries scripts and, of course, NVDA. All right, we've got a couple of things we need to do in this video. Primarily, we need to build a building in our new workshop. Now, I think I explained this a little bit before in the earlier videos. When you first launch Mercenaries, after you're done with the whole tutorial rigmarole, you will be presented with a village. And this village does not necessarily have things that you can access with OCR. At least I can't access it with OCR. I do need the scripts to make them function. But in this workshop you have, or in this village, you have workshop, tavern. You have access to what's called a campfire, a fighting pit, a travel point for the bounty maps, and all kinds of stuff. And we'll talk about a lot of those things as we continue on here. But first, we need to make sure
speech mode deeps.
That
speech mode top. Hearthstone row 1.
Okay.
Accessibility off.
First, let's go ahead and launch Mercenaries again.
Battle new Mercenaries.
There we go.
New Mercenaries. Left click. Hearthstone.
And we're going to get a little hint about what we need to do. Thanks
construct
to
buildings at the workshop.
There we go. Thanks to Hearthstone Access, we actually get a little construct buildings at the workshop message here, which is quite cool. Kind of a happy accident, isn't it? All right, so to get to the workshop, we actually need to, well, actually, first of all, if we examine this screen with OCR.
Recognizing. Result document. Mercenaries. Construct buildings. At the workshop. 7-11 back. Back.
Now you notice that there is really no workshop option in this screen. But I do have the scripts running. And we are going to access the workshop now with Alt-W. This is with the auto hotkey scripts running. And there you go. You hear a little sound there, letting us know that something has happened. And if we want to make sure, we can go to our OCR window here.
Recognizing. Result document. Workshop. Tavern. Power up here. Mercenaries. Build. Free. 7.
Okay, now what that is, we get to build a tavern here, which is really cool because we need the tavern. I mean, who doesn't need a tavern? But we need the tavern because we need to get our mercenaries. This is where we can hire our mercenaries and reconstruct our parties, our mercenary parties, and upgrade our mercenaries' abilities and all kinds of stuff. So we have a build, and it says free, so we actually have enough resources here to build this now. So I'm just going to route the mouse pointer to the word free here in the OCR object. There we go, and we hear a little click there, knowing that it's a interactive element, which is awesome. And now we're going to left click on this.
Left click, working on it. Main menu, modes 1 of 9. Construct buildings at the workshop. Visit the tavern.
Ah, and you can actually hear now the workshop sounds. Sounds like they've gotten the building done now.
Hearthstone.
And you heard Hearthstone Access say a few things there. It actually read you part of the main menu, which is just, I guess, something that happens when it refreshes itself. Because it's not, as I said before, Mercenaries is not supported natively. So it still thinks that it's on the main menu. But it is reading a few little hints there. It said working on it, and then it said visit the tavern. Well, okay, it looks like we have to visit the tavern because we've just built the tavern. So we can access our tavern with Alt-T, as in tavern, Alt-T. Ah, and we get the little tavern sound.
Select this mercenary to view their abilities.
Ah, okay. So now it looks like we are on a screen that contains some new mercenaries. or I guess all of our mercenaries. Let's see if we can make heads or tails of this screen.
Recognizing. Result document.
I've only seen this screen once, so I...
EWZ.
Oh boy.
9L. 50. 7. Fort Fighter. Select this mercenary. To view their abilities. Power 2. My parties. Starting party. New party. Parties.
Okay.
Back.
Yes.
Back.
Okay.
Hearthstone.
I'm going to try to OCR this again.
Recognizing. Result doc 9L. 9L 50. Fighter. Select this mercenary. To view their abilities. Power 2. My parties.
Okay, I think that's... I think the Payoa 2 is supposed to be...
Recognizing. Result document 9L.
I think that's supposed to be Protector. Because I know when you're in the tavern, you can access the various tabs. There are some tabs on the screen that you can access for to list fighters. There's a Protectors tab, and there's a Casters tab. And I'm going to hold off on that during for the next video, because I want to kind of experiment a little bit with this screen before I start rummaging around in this video. So we're going to end this video. This video was a pretty simple one. It was visiting the workshop, building the tavern, and then ultimately visiting the tavern for the first time. And what we're going to do, I'm just going to hit the back button here.
Visit the tavern.
To get us back to the main mercenary screen. And the back button, of course, is Alt-B. And that just takes us to our main mercenary screen so that when I start the next video, we can start with visiting the tavern. So until next time, this is Jeremy Hartley inviting you to join us for the next installment, whenever that will be, for a lot of new surprises. And until then, happy Hearthstoning.